Hey everyone, I wanted to talk to you today about a really wonderful way to relax the throat and the voice and also train the voice and make it so that it's more efficient and more long lasting. People who use their voice either for entertainment, their job, they're just talking a lot, or they have a voice disorder and they need to reduce the tension in their voice, all use this technique. So it's called semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. It's well researched, and if you're interested, I recommend going to Google Scholar and looking up semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. There's a lot there. What I'm going to do today is give you first, general overview, second, show you what it actually looks like, and then third, I'm going to get a little bit into the science of it if you want to stick around for that. So there are a lot of different ways to go about this, but a favored one is using a straw. Now you can use a plastic straw. You'll just need a straw that you can pinch, or you can use a reusable straw. And I wanted to tell you about these great straws by Oovo. They make Oovo straws. They are created just for this exercise, the semi-occluded vocal tract. They're really, really tiny opening, which is really helpful for this. And that's what the research uses, is tiny openings usually. They've got this straw where you can close as many or as little of the holes as possible as you want. Or there's this one that acts as a necklace, really convenient if you are using your voice maybe as an entertainer and want it right there with you. Now, if you want to get yourself an Oovo straw, go to oovostraw.com. There's also a link in the description. For 10% off, use the promo code BETTERVOICE. Okay, let me show you how it works. So all you do is blow through the straw. Pretty easy. And then that's a relaxer that's going to open up the vocal cords, and we'll talk about that in the next segment. But then if you want to work on your voice, you add some phonation. And that's just the start. So then you can add speech, so you can pretend you're talking. You can sing in it. You can do your glides. Okay, now if you have a plastic straw, I'm here pinching it. All right, so that's what it looks like. You're blowing through the straw, or you're phonating through the straw through a tinier opening. So let's talk about the science of this and how I want you to do it for it to work the best. Okay, so how does this work? What is it actually doing? So when we have our lung or air respiratory system, it is closed here and it's open up at the top. So we've got an opening here. When we have our power generation from the lungs, the air is coming up and out, right? It's being forced outwards, but when we impede that airflow, it reflects it, right? So we have the same amount of airflow, but we're closing off the opening. So it's gonna reflect the air back into the oral cavity, into the larynx, and it's going to increase the pressure. So when we have air coming up from the lungs, that's our subglottal pressure generation. It's right below the vocal cords that are closing together to vibrate, right? And then we have this increasing pressure from above the vocal cords. It actually kind of equalizes it out. It balances the pressure. It's also happening in between the vocal cords. So when the vocal cords are coming together, they have this nice, pretty waveform. And during the semi-occluded vocal tract exercises, it's happening more efficiently. The impact is less because opening and closing is easier for it to do. So what the research shows is that there is a decreased phonation threshold pressure. And what that is the exact amount of lung force that we need to make the vocal folds vibrate. It also increases the mean airflow, the sound pressure level, which is our loudness, and it increases our percent closed closed quotient, which is the amount of time the vocal cords are closed, making sound. So what this means is, if you are, let's say, a vocal performer and you want to be able to train, when you're using SOVTEs, you can do it louder and in the high pitches for longer because it's less impactful on your vocal cords. If you're a voice user, you're talking throughout the day, or you have to use your voice in different ways, this is one way to incorporate easier voicing to make it so you can speak for longer and healthier. Okay, if you have a voice disorder or you just find yourself having vocal fatigue or hoarseness, this is a really great thing to incorporate. Now, what you want to do is, so the science also shows that there can be an extended period of time after you've done the exercises for just a few minutes. So that means that what I want you to do, if you're going to do this, do it every day for at least 15 minutes. Do a variety of these exercises with the straw, and then do it as needed or right before you're going to do your vocal activity. 3-5 minutes is all you need, a few cycles, even of just the breathing through the straw. Try some phonation, and that can really impact the voice practice. As usual, if you think that you have a voice disorder, then please seek out the help of a speech-language pathologist who can accurately help you with your treatment. And you'll also likely be seeing an ENT, an ear, nose, and throat doctor, to help diagnose what's going on. Again, if you want to get the Oovo straw 10% off using a Better Voice promo code, or if you still have plastic straws laying around, you can use that too. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks so much.